welcome back to my channel. My name is Sharon. If you're seeing me for the first time, if you're not seeing me for the first time, hi, thank you for coming. So today's video is going to be a part 2 to the dorm tour, because a few of you were asking me further questions about the dorm, because the video I put out last week just showed what the dorm looks like, but it didn't exactly go into detail. And I know that quite a bit of you are either international students, or you're about to become students of UNILUS, or you live really far from Lusaka, so you cannot see the school for yourself. And if you're not in school yet, it's very difficult to get a hold of the school and ask them these questions, so I'm just going to answer them for you. Before we proceed, I am not affiliated with UNILUS. Apart from me going to UNILUS, like, the school does not pay me to do this. So if you have further questions, I would suggest emailing the school and trying to call them, even though it might take a while. It takes a while. But yeah, if you have like deep questions, they will help you out. I'm just gonna answer the surface level questions. So the school released a document that showed the prices and the rules for the accommodation. And I'm just gonna go through that document for you guys, because I thought this document was like free for everyone to access, but it turns out it's not. So I'll just go through it for you guys. So there's 4 different types of rooms. It's 4? Yeah, there's 4 different types of rooms. There is the single room, the shared room where you're sharing 2 people, and then there's the one where 4 people are sharing. And then there is the double room where people are sharing, obviously, but it's self-contained. So the prices for the single contained room is 14,000 for the accommodation fee, and then the maintenance is 1,000, so altogether it's 15,000. Now this is per semester, and the school does require that you pay for it in full before you move in. Yeah, and you have to send them your transcript, and then when you send them your proof of payment, they will, yeah, they give you the keys basically. Then there's the self-contained shared room, which is in total 10,800. There's the double room, which is not self-contained, and that one is 8,600. And then there is the ordinary for 4 people. That one is 6,300 total. Yeah, so those are basically the rooms, how much they cost, and the setup situation. So the school does provide food for everyone. There is a cafeteria, and they have prices, which I am not gonna lie to you. I know that the most expensive one is 22,000, and then the cheapest one is 10,000. Yeah, I think between that range. That's per semester, and it covers 3 meals, like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And then there's a gym. The gym is open. You have to pay for the gym. That one is 350. All the prices I'm mentioning are in kwacha, by the way. In case you guys are international students, they are in kwacha. You can do the dollar conversion. Then, oh yeah, the cooking situation. There are kitchens within each floor. I think there's like 2 or 3 community kitchens, and you basically cook in the community kitchen. And pretty much everything you need to know about the room situation. As far as the surrounding areas, we have a mall, and it's waterfalls, and it's like quite a distance, like I think a 10-minute drive to waterfalls. Yeah, it's like a proper mall. And then we have shops close to the school. Asado is our shop, right? Yeah, it's like a shopping complex. It has a barber, a salon, it has a printing place. It has like all the things you need. Yeah, it even has a bar if you are interested in that. Yeah, that's everything about the living arrangement. If you watch the orientation video, they explain all these things for you guys. But some people did not watch the orientation, I guess. So there's me to orient you with UNILUS. So that's everything about the school. Now let's move on to the security. I personally don't live on campus, but it seems very secure in terms of the fact that there's a whole security guard, like an entire group of security guards by the gate. You can't just come in anyhow, like no one can just walk into the school funny. Yeah, so there is security at the gate, and they limit what times the gate is open and everything. And then there are what is it called, There's cameras in the dorms. Now currently only one dorm is working, if I'm not mistaken. The other one is still being built, because remember our school is still very new. There's a common area which has like a TV. Yeah, there's a TV common area, as well as a place for you to sign in when you're going into the dorms, so that not just anybody can sign into the dorms. So that's basically the gist of it. Now, like I said, I do not live in the dorms. I just have a friend that lives in the dorms, and she was giving me all this information, as well as the information that I saw when I walked into the dorms. Yeah, let's get to the most important part, the rules. The rules. I have the document here, and I'm gonna read out the most important rules, the key rules. And I feel like this, obviously the whole point of this video is so that you have an idea and it helps you pick a school, because I'm sure a lot of you guys have many options. There's UNZA, there's Levy, there's Apex. Now, UNILUS does not pay me to do this, but I'm just giving you insight into why you might want to choose UNILUS. So, the rules that I found most interesting. Rule 1.2, and I'm reading from here, but I'll be showing you guys on the screen. It says, visitation is on Saturday and Sunday from 8 to 18 hours. The visitors have to sign the visitor's book at the gate and are not allowed to enter their hostels. Visitation will take place in the cafeteria and other common areas. Overnight visitors are not allowed, and visitors should park their vehicles outside the university premises. So there is a parking lot where you can park your car outside the school, not like inside. Drugs and alcohol are prohibited. The closing time for campus is 22 hours for residents on weekdays, and then 24 hours on weekends, so midnight. Residents are not allowed to come in the university after 22 hours on weekdays and at midnight. So good luck with that. Students sharing a room have to be respectful towards the other person and respect each other's property. Squatting, subletting, and cohabiting is not allowed. Fighting and bullying is not allowed. And then there are, the cleaners are not allowed to clean your room for you, so you have to clean the room yourself. And then there are penalties for not following the rules. So for loud music, for example, you get a warning, and then for fighting you get expelled. For bullying, you get suspension. For squatting, you don't get expelled for squatting. How? Maybe I can also just start squatting. Drug abuse, you get expelled. Theft is expulsion and criminal prosecution. So yeah, you guys can see that, and that's basically everything you need to know about the accommodation situation at UNILUS. I don't think I've left anything out. If I have, then I'll make it part 3. Yeah, so this video, I'm just filming this to help out the people who might not have a hold of this document, or just have questions about living in UNILUS in general. But I already filmed my video about life in Lusaka. You guys already know what it's like living in Lusaka. So yeah, if you do not want to live on campus, there are boarding houses all over, like surrounding UNILUS. So you just find your boarding house. It has way less rules, and you can just be your own person. Well, it depends on the boarding house. Some boarding houses have a lot of rules and some don't, so you just find what works for you and what fits you. So I hope you guys found this video helpful, and I hope I have answered the questions that you might have had. If you have any further questions and they're like really in-depth and really detailed, like, you know, like what bank to use, I suggest you just contact the school for that. Like I said, I'm not affiliated with UNILUS. They do not pay me, even though they should. So yeah, but if you have like regular general questions, you can DM me and I'll try my best to help you out. So I really hope this video helped you guys out, and it can help you make a choice for which school you're going to go to. Yeah, so if you watch this video to the end, feel free to subscribe. I will not force you, you can subscribe if you want. And until next time, thank you so much for watching. Bye.